Let your exhale lengthen by a thread. Count a quiet 4 in, a softer 6 out, or forget the numbers and follow comfort instead. A gentle body scan, with the heart as a lantern. Crown of the head, loosen, as if a hand were lifting a small weight you forgot you carried. Forehead, smooth, eyes, heavy, floating in warm water. Cheeks soften, lips part a whisper, jaw unhooks. Neck, lengthen, the back of the tongue melts. Collarbones widen, shoulders pool into the mattress. Upper arms, forearms, hands, each finger like a pebble settling to the bottom of a lake. Chest, wide and quiet. Feel the heart as a lantern behind the breastbone, steady and kind. Between shoulder blades, a slow thaw, along the spine. Breath flows like warm tea poured down a narrow channel. Abdomen, soft as a book closing for the night. Pelvis, heavy, supported. Thighs, knees, shins, ankles, weighted blankets by themselves. Feet, each toe waves once and rests. Return attention to the heart. If you like, imagine placing your hand there again. No pressure, only presence. The heart does not speed up for attention. It stays itself, as faithful alone as it is when noticed. Imagine the aorta as a road to distant shores. Fingertips, earlobes, the tip of the nose, the small muscles that lift a smile even in sleep. Wherever the river goes, it brings the same message, enough for now. You might picture small lanterns lighting across the map of you as oxygen arrives, one by one, then all at once, then dimming again as cells rest. If gratitude had no words, it would sound like this: lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub. A thank you spoken in valves and vessels, in signals and silence. You don't need to add anything to understand it. The body is fluent. Let the gratitude be mutual, from you to your heart, from your heart to you, then from both to the night. If sleep is near, let the narrator of your thoughts close the book mid-sentence. It will be there in the morning. For now, rooms, doors, rivers, and tides, all moving at the pace of rest. The heart continues its route, neither proud nor shy, doing what it does best, being reliable. If sleep finds you now, let it. Across the day, circadian rhythms touch the cardiovascular system. In daytime, signals favor readiness. At night, the parasympathetic tone arrives like a soft blanket. Vessels relax, the heart rate drifts lower, variability broadens, a sign of flexibility, like a tree that can sway with the wind instead of breaking. Emotions visit the heart by honest roads. Joy can quicken, grief can weigh, calm can widen. But the heart is not fragile for feeling, it is responsive. As you rest, let feelings be weather that passes over a sturdy landscape. The valves still open forward. The river still knows its banks. Return to the lungs for a moment, 2 trees of air, branching to bronchi, bronchioles, and alveoli where air meets blood across a membrane thinner than a whisper. Breathing a little slower, a little deeper, without strain, can steady the heart's rhythm by gentle pressure changes in the chest. The diaphragm moves, the heart nestles, and circulation follows a calmer cadence. Now, a second red cell journey, this time to the face. Out of the aorta, along the common carotid, up to the internal carotid, quiet tunnels to the brain. At each turn, vessels sense carbon dioxide and oxygen, adjusting diameter so thought and rest can both be fed. Our courier delivers, accepts what's finished, and finds the way home through winding venous sinuses, calm blue holes returning to the heart. A third journey, toward the liver. Through the hepatic artery comes oxygen. Through the portal vein arrives a caravan from the intestines bearing nutrients. The liver sorts, stores, and sends. The hepatic veins carry blood back to the heart's right side. Even at night, quiet work continues. No urgency, just steady housekeeping. Thermal comfort matters. When the body is warm enough, cutaneous vessels can relax. When cool, they narrow to preserve core heat. Either way, the heart adjusts stroke by stroke, keeping the inner climate stable. Tonight, choose a temperature that lets muscles unclench and breath lengthen. A brief listen to heart rate variability, the natural, healthy irregularity between beats. It is not chaos, it is adaptability, a sign that the autonomic balance can lean into rest and lean back when needed. Like waves lapping at the shore, not identical, yet always arriving. Another body scan, this time side by side. Right side, temple, ear, jaw hinge, shoulder, arm, palm, thumb to little finger, each softening in turn. Along the ribs, small intercostal slacken, down to hip, thigh, calf, heel, weighty and still. Left side, temple, ear, jaw hinge, shoulder, arm, palm, fingers, quiet as pages stacked neatly. Ribs soften, hip, thigh, calf, heel mirror the right, balanced and resting. Back of the body, back of head, neck, between shoulder blades, along the spine to the sacrum, supported. Front of the body, forehead, cheeks, chest, the steady lantern of the heart, belly, released. Let's visit the conduction system one more time, slowly. SA node sparks atria glow and gather AV node pours as bundle of his carries right and left bundle branches divide Purkinje fibers fan out, and the ventricles contract from apex upward, like squeezing toothpaste from the end, efficient, tidy, complete. Then, quiet, and another cycle begins. Consider the aortic valves, three delicate cusps that open with each systole and close with each diastole, guided by pressure alone. No hinges, no strings, only shape, fluid mechanics, and trust. The mitral and tricuspid valves have tendinous cords, chordae tendineae, anchored by papillary muscles so leaflets meet perfectly without drifting. Everything about them says, forward, then rest. In the skeletal muscles, tiny pumps assist return flow whenever you move. But rest has its own helpers, steady breathing, open valves, a generous right atrium, and a heart that knows how to work without fuss. Even stillness participates. For a few breaths, let exhale be your guide. In for 4. Soft. Out for 6. Or, into a comfortable count. out 1 or 2 beats longer. Not as a task, just as a lullaby the body already knows. If you'd like, imagine the heart sending a quiet message to every organ on this night round. To the brain, rest is allowed. To the lungs, keep the air easy. To the liver and kidneys, continue the small, kind work. To the skin, stay warm enough, cool enough, just right. To the muscles, release your grip. Protection isn't needed now. A final courier trip, this time to the hands. Down the subclavian, into the brachial, branching to the radial and ulnar arteries. At the fingertips, capillaries trade oxygen for warmth, sensation, and repair. Veins wind back, valves guiding like gentle attendants, until the blue avenues join the veni cava. Home again, welcomed without ceremony. Sometimes, the best description of the heart is simple. A pump that fills and sends, about once per second in quiet rest, adjusting without complaint to posture, temperature, and need. It is muscle, electricity, hydraulics, biochemistry, woven into one patient gesture repeated across a lifetime. If sleep has not arrived yet, it has certainly drawn closer. You may let the words thin out now, the way dusk dissolves edges. Keep only what you need, a lantern behind the breastbone, a river that knows its banks, and the sense that everything inside is cooperating. Lub, dub, lub, dub, lub, dub. This is enough. If sleep finds you now, let it.